Electric vehicles are no longer the future. They're here. Tesla, Ford, and General Motors, three automotive giants, are racing to dominate the American EV market. Tesla, the disruptor, the company that redefined electric cars. Ford, the legacy automaker reinventing itself with models like the F-150 Lightning. GM, the traditional powerhouse investing billions into EVs like the Chevrolet Silverado EV and Cadillac Lyriq. But who will win? And what does this EV war mean for America, consumers, and the auto industry? Today, we break down history, strategy, technology, market trends, and the road ahead in the EV battle. Part 1. Tesla, the disruptor. Origins and vision. Founded by Elon Musk and original founders in 2003, Tesla started with a bold mission: accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. The Tesla Roadster proved electric vehicles could be fast, desirable, and aspirational. Tesla became synonymous with EV innovation, introducing high-performance battery technology, over-the-air software updates, autopilot semi-autonomous driving, market dominance and branding. Tesla achieved an almost cult-like brand loyalty, minimal traditional advertising, reliance on social media, Elon Musk's influence, and word of mouth, early dominance in luxury EV market segments. In the US, Tesla controls a significant portion of EV sales, especially in California and other EV-friendly states. Production and scaling challenges. Tesla has faced factory bottlenecks at Fremont, Gigafactory Nevada, and Texas, battery supply limitations, delivery logistics for high-demand markets. Despite these, Tesla scaled to mass-market models like the Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y. Technology and innovation edge. Tesla invests heavily in battery tech, longer range, faster charging, autonomous driving, full self-driving software, energy ecosystem, Powerwall, solar integration. This technology edge is a key advantage against legacy automakers. Part 2. Ford, the reinventor. Legacy meets EV. Ford is a 100-year-old automaker that dominated U.S. roads with trucks and muscle cars. Now, the F-150 Lightning represents Ford's major EV push. The strategy: leverage existing brand loyalty while transitioning to electric. Electric trucks and SUVs. Ford focuses on electric versions of popular trucks like the F-150 Lightning, SUVs targeting families and practical buyers like the Mustang Mach-E. This approach balances innovation with market familiarity. Manufacturing and supply chain. Ford benefits from decades of manufacturing expertise, nationwide assembly plants, established supplier networks, experience managing large vehicle fleets. Challenges: adapting legacy factories for EV production and sourcing batteries efficiently. Marketing and consumer trust. Ford's key advantage: American consumers trust the brand. Recognizable heritage, nationwide dealer networks, Built in America messaging resonates with U.S. buyers. Ford's challenge: proving EVs are as reliable as their gas-powered legacy vehicles. Part 3. GM, the traditional powerhouse. GM's EV strategy. General Motors is investing heavily in an all-electric future. Chevrolet Silverado EV, Cadillac Lyriq. GM plans to produce 1 million EVs per year by the mid-2020s, with a vision of phasing out gasoline cars entirely. Ultium platform. GM's proprietary Ultium battery platform enables flexible vehicle architecture, cost-effective production, scalability across cars, trucks, and SUVs. This modular approach allows GM to compete on price, performance, and range. Brand loyalty and U.S. market. GM relies on trusted U.S. brands, Chevy, Cadillac, GMC, nationwide dealer support, fleet sales to businesses. Challenge, convincing traditional buyers to switch from gas-powered trucks to EVs. Part 4. Comparative analysis. Technology battle. Tesla, autonomous software, battery tech, over-the-air updates. Ford, rugged EV trucks, proven reliability, brand loyalty. GM, scalable Ultium platform, fleet integration, multiple brands. Market positioning. Tesla, early adopter, luxury and performance focus, brand evangelism. Ford, mass market transition, practical EVs, F-150 dominance. GM, diversified portfolio, electric trucks and luxury EVs, fleet strategy. U.S. policy and incentives. Government incentives heavily influence EV adoption. Federal tax credits for EVs, state rebates, especially in California, New York, and New Jersey, EV infrastructure development, charging stations, grid upgrades. All three companies benefit differently. Tesla's market penetration is organic. Ford and GM leverage traditional networks. Charging infrastructure and range anxiety. Tesla has a proprietary supercharger network. Ford and GM rely on third-party networks, Electrify America and ChargePoint. U.S. geography, long distances, rural areas, creates unique challenges. Infrastructure could be the deciding factor for mainstream adoption. Part 5. Consumer behavior and trends. U.S. buyers prioritize range and charging speed, price and incentives, brand familiarity, vehicle type, SUVs and trucks dominate. This explains why Ford and GM focus on trucks and SUVs, while Tesla emphasizes high-tech sedans and crossovers. Celebrity influence and media. Tesla benefits from Elon Musk's celebrity status. Ford leverages American cultural icons and trucks. GM leverages fleet and luxury buyers. Media coverage can sway public perception and adoption rates, particularly in social media-driven markets. Challenges ahead. Supply chain constraints. Battery material shortages, lithium, nickel, cobalt, semiconductor chips, production ramp-ups. Tesla, Ford, and GM all face bottlenecks, but legacy manufacturers have decades of supplier relationships. Pricing and incentives. EVs are still premium priced compared to gas vehicles. Federal and state incentives are critical to adoption. Competition may drive prices down, forcing innovation and efficiency. Market saturation and competition. Entry of Rivian, Lucid, and other EV startups. Legacy automakers worldwide, Volkswagen, Hyundai, Toyota, increasing U.S. EV presence. Tesla no longer has first-mover advantage in all segments. Predictions and the road ahead. Tesla may continue to lead in software and tech innovation. Ford dominates electric trucks and SUV practicality. GM has scale, multi-brand diversification, and fleet strategy. U.S. policy, consumer trends, and charging infrastructure will determine winners. Conclusion. The EV war is far from over. Tesla, Ford, and GM all have strengths and weaknesses. Tesla, tech, brand, early dominance. Ford, trust, trucks, American heritage. GM, scale, fleet strategy, multiple brands. The winner will be determined by who adapts fastest to technology, supply chains, consumer preferences, and government policies. For Americans, this competition means better cars, more choices, and a faster shift to sustainable transportation.